William Morrow and HarperAudio present Psyche and Eros, a novel by Mcnamara, performed by Rachel Petladwala and Joshua Riley.
Prologue. Eros. The Greeks have 3 words for love. The first is philia, the kind of love that involves liking and grows up between 2 people who enjoy each other's company very much. The second is agape, the selfless love of parents for children or between those who are like family to one another. The third is eros, which explains itself: connection, spark, the desire of the body to seek fulfillment in another. Most people experience at least one of these loves in a lifetime, but it is rare to have all 3 at once, intertwined like a golden braid. This was what the playwright Aristophanes spoke of when he wove his tale many years after the events of this one, seeking to illuminate the origin of love in its trifold complexity. He claimed that the first human beings were born back to back, with 2 faces and 4 hands and 4 legs, each mouth chattering incessantly to its companion as they rolled like wheels over the earth. Zeus grew weary of the power of these people and split them apart with his thunderbolts. They turned into humans as we know them today, who walk around on 2 legs and speak with only 1 mouth. And so it is that love came to exist, the playwright claimed, each of us seeking our other half. I laughed when I heard this. I had been present at the beginning of the world, and it wasn't anything like that. It is a pretty story, though nothing could be further from the truth for Psyche and me. There is no pretending that we were 2 parts of some cosmic whole. She was a mortal woman, and I a god when we first met, each fierce in our independence. We were not severed halves. We were complete unto ourselves. It is possible that our paths would never have crossed at all had it not been for a chance mistake. There is something powerful in this, I think. We were not enthralled to destiny or fate, but merely the weight of our own choices. When we turned towards each other like flowers facing the sun, we were not fulfilling some prophecy or old story. We were writing our own.
Chapter 1. Psyche. Despite my unusual destiny, I began life as an ordinary infant, born like any other to a rush of blood and cries of joy, though in my case, these were followed by more than a bit of confusion. My mother and father were the king and queen of a kingdom in rocky Greece called Mycenae. When my mother, Astidamia, learned that she was with child, my father, Alcaeus, left the Mycenaean capital of Tiryns and set off across the mountains. He passed through desolate valleys and rode beneath craggy cliffsides populated by nesting griffins, until at last he came to gates that bore the words, "Know thyself." It wasn't in his own fate he sought to learn at the oracle of Delphi, but his unborn child's. Mine. Would I be born healthy and strong? What would I grow up to become? When my father entered the oracle's shadowy earthen chamber, 2 things struck him. The first was the smell of the place, redolent of sulphur and other scents less recognizable. The second was the sight of the woman who sat on a bronze tripod, suspended over an abyss. She wore a pepless robe that swathed her body in folds of yellow fabric, and her hair was bound up in a neat braid around her head. This was the oracle, and she stared at Alcaeus with eyes out of time. My father shivered. He was a king, and used to people trying to wheedle favors from him, but this woman wanted nothing from anyone. A priest from the order that had sprung up around the
Sample complete. Ready to continue?